everyone, great to see you back on the Windsor family here. We bring you breaking news, fascinating stories, and little-known mysteries of the royal family. Make sure to like this video and subscribe so you won't miss any updates.
It says something extraordinary about the future king and queen when a move that could have cost millions ends up revealing their character instead of their wallet. When news broke that Prince William and Princess Catherine quietly relocated to Forest Lodge, most royal watchers expected a headline dripping with extravagance. And yet, what they got was the opposite, a shockingly modest figure. Experts estimate the entire move cost around $900, a number so ordinary that it almost feels out of place in a royal context. But of course, that's exactly why it matters. Because while the world loves to gossip about royal luxury, William and Catherine continue to dismantle that stereotype with every decision they make. Forest Lodge and their previous home, Adelaide Cottage, both belong to the Crown estate, meaning no stamp duty, no property taxes, none of the pricey nonsense that people love to pin on them. It's not privilege flaunted, it's privilege handled responsibly. And in an era where public trust in institutions wavers, that restraint speaks volumes. But the surface-level numbers aren't what fascinates people the most. It's the message underneath. William and Catherine chose Forest Lodge not for grandeur, but for privacy, safety, and family life. A place closer to Catherine's parents in Bucklebury. A place where their children can bike under the trees without flashing cameras around every corner. A place where they can breathe like a real family. Something rare for future monarchs. Royal commentators say this move reflects a long-term strategy, one that William has been shaping quietly for years. A monarchy less about gold-plated balconies and more about stability, service, and grounded living. And Catherine, well, she has been the steady heart of that vision all along. Her influence is written all over this decision. Not loud, not flashy, just practical, thoughtful, and focused on what actually matters. Of course, the contrast writes itself. Because while the Wales family is setting down roots, choosing quiet strength over spectacle, there are others, and we don't have to name, who seem to prefer bouncing between celebrity hotspots like Malibu, Montecito, Soho House, New York, as if home is just whichever building has the best lighting for a photo op. William and Catherine's move isn't about running from noise, it's about choosing peace, and the difference is staggering. Forest Lodge also tells a deeper story about the couple's understanding of their future roles. William knows that one day he will be king, and Catherine will be queen. Their life cannot be built on unpredictability or excess. It must be built on a foundation steady enough to withstand everything the crown brings. And in that sense, this modest move is almost symbolic. A quiet investment in stability, not status. Locals near the estate say the Wales family has blended into the area with remarkable ease. No royal circus, no entitled demands, no celebrity theatrics. Just school runs, family walks, and the occasional glimpse of William jogging with his security detail trailing behind like exhausted ducks. Normal, or as normal as a future king can possibly be. And maybe that's why people admire them. Because while the world changes at warp speed, William and Catherine choose to anchor themselves in values that don't. Duty, family, privacy, consistency. The things that make a monarchy worth respecting in the first place. So yes, the move only cost $900. But the real value, it's what that number reveals. A future king and queen who don't need palaces to feel powerful and don't need cameras to feel relevant. A couple who understands something some other royals still struggle with. The crown isn't held up by spectacle, it's held up by stability. And Forest Lodge, it's not just a house, it's a statement.